And we are back here again. Welcome back to Blackjack, everybody. It is 5:51 a.m. Well, you can see the date. I hardly got a lick of sleep. This is an hour earlier than the one last week. And, I was hoping 7 would be a more standard time, but I guess not. There we go. I just got to get something off the camera for a second. I had a dream that a new game was revealed in the Ys series, YS, and it was called Ys Tyrannus. And I don't remember anything else about it, just the name. And I have only played one Ys game, and I did not finish it. It was the one on the PSP. I don't remember what it was called. But I remember it had a flower girl that the game kind of tricks you into thinking is going to be an Aerith type, and it's decidedly not. And then, like, all the bosses and stuff are huge. And then you fight one boss who's, like, your size. And he is hella hard. And to the point where I thought it was a supposed to lose fight. And it wasn't. And anyway. Okay. I really don't have any predictions. I'm wearing my Kafka Palazzo shirt. I think it's from Dracula Bites. I've got some tea here. I've got your chances of getting killed by a parrot are low but never zero mug. Gotta let that. There we go. All right. And I've also got a big... It's important to have two different kinds early in the morning, especially since I'm going to be here for a little while. And if you're wondering if caffeine's going to keep me up, caffeine doesn't work that way for me. We may end up with me conked out on the table. Anyway. I'm trying to adjust where the camera is because I'm looking over in this direction for it. But I don't want the camera being too far over to the side. If I keep clearing my throat, I think I'm coming down with something. I may cancel my sewing class tomorrow. I don't know. I have to do some exercises while we sit here. I mentioned before that I hurt my knee, so I'm doing like physical therapy for it and stuff. So I have to do you can't see me, but I'm doing like leg lifts right now, knee raises. And I know you're not here for any of that. You're here to hear me talk about video games, because that is why we are all gathered here today, to celebrate the magic of video games. Oh, lordy loo. You guys think a new console will ever be a success? Because, he asked people in the 90s if they thought that, and they would have said, hell no. And then, Microsoft was like, hey, we call this thing the Xbox. I think it would be interesting. I think it would be fascinating. Oh, golly. I'm gonna obviously put a timestamp below as to when the actual reaction will get going. I think we're gonna see. I look forward to seeing what that mouse part does. The mysterious C button, and so on. I look forward to seeing if any games are going to be Switch One games, but also launch titles. Yeah, I think that's a pretty safe bet. I hope they tell us what games are not going to be backwards compatible. I know people are saying Ring Fit because of the shape of the controllers, and you have to fit them in that peripheral. Labo because of the peripherals are sized to the shape of the Joy-Cons, etc. Something I hope they'll address, and I don't know if they will because it would involve acknowledging shortcoming, is if they've drift-proofed their new Joy-Cons or whatever they're calling them. Because that was a huge embarrassment that they never ended up fixing that. They're like, oh yeah, if yours have Joy-Con drift, you can send them in and we'll fix them for free. Are you going to make the new Joy-Cons that you produce from this point on not have Joy-Con drift? No? Why would we do that? Oh, golly. I'm sorry. I got the stink noise right now. We got 2 minutes to go. Oh gosh, I am dirt sorry. This is really for me. And like I said, I've gotten well, I said very little sleep. I think it's maybe been about 2 hours overall. And I know they do this so that it's like 7 p.m. in Japan or something, which is that even the case? What time is it? I'm gonna look that up. What time is it in Japan? Oh, it's going to be 10 p.m. All right. Well, I should be grateful it's not at like 7 p.m. there. Okay. Because I remember it because I remember that I used to have someone in India reading my fanfics. And I don't remember exactly which time zone in India because India is huge. Oh, yeah. There we go. But it was exactly 12 hours removed from me. So I guess whichever time zone in India is 12 hours removed from Pacific Standard Time. Hi, Mom. Mom is going to go to work now. Life is difficult all around. Hey, Mom, it's counting down. It's in about 30 seconds now. She goes, oh, cool. Bye, Mom. One of the cats is down here, too. I think it's Layla. I can't really tell from this angle, though. Layla might be joining us. I don't know. All right. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy Switchmas! Yay! Oh, okay, there we go. Get some mature games going on. Since this is live, I don't have to have the actual browser window open, because I do that on death battles and stuff, so I can pause it. But on here, I suppose I can just leave my OBS window as the predominant one. Yeah, we knew about this one. That is a beautiful skybox. That is very nice. Let's go. Yes, let's. Oh, Pauline, yeah. Has Pauline been? Yeah, she has, hasn't she? If they're gonna announce Captain Falcon, they're gonna do it now. The redesign for Donkey Kong is pretty neat. Oh, that is gorgeous. Oh my gosh. They are putting it to the nines here. You know what I'd like? And I'm just gonna say this. Oh, that's nice. Oh my goodness. The Moo Meadows cow. Oh my god. Okay, but what I'd like, I gotta say this before I forget. A Dino Hatton stage. Please make it happen. Oh golly. You can enter other vehicles. I like the, yeah, I like all of the, oh, hello. Oh no, you can summon that little bastard. All right, we have reached the inevitable stage of Mario games being referred to as World.
Hello everyone,
hello.
I'm Koichi Kawamoto, and I'll be one of your guides for today's Nintendo Direct. I'm the producer for Nintendo Switch 2.
I'm Takuhiro Dota, the director for Nintendo Switch 2.
I wonder if they get to pick their dub
And
voices.
I'm Tetsuya Sasaki, the hardware design lead for Nintendo Switch 2.
What you just saw was Mario Kart World, launching exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2. Now, what do you think this brand new Mario Kart game will be like?
Fun, I hope. I mean,
A brand new entry in the Mario
it's gonna
Kart
be the,
series
oh, is that a
is
charging
launching
chuck?
exclusively
That's
on the
cool.
Nintendo Switch 2 system. Welcome to this vast world. Kart races are held throughout various regions that span
Oh
the
yeah,
globe.
if you guys don't know what Dino Hatton is that I mentioned, that I said I want a stage about, it's
Depending
from
on
the
the time of
live-action
day
movie.
and weather conditions, the atmosphere
Oh.
will change.
That is a hilarious look.
And in this Mario Kart game,
How many players is
you
that?
can go off the racetrack and drive virtually everywhere in this
Oh
world.
god, the speedruns are going to be insane.
In the classic Grand Prix, race through 4 courses in a bid for first place.
I'd like a Sky High Sunday.
But don't sleep at the wheel. You'll also
Is
drive
far
to the
away or
next
is this
course
going to
as
have
part
gray
of the
parents?
competition.
That's all I'm concerned about.
With 24 drivers in each race,
Oh my
the
god.
most in series history, the competition is gearing up.
Is that more than in Tour? Because I
Introducing
know Tour
Knockout
was
Tour.
like a
Race
you know,
non-stop from
kind
one
of
corner of the
slop game,
world to another.
but I lied to you about who was winning. It's ridiculous.
There are multiple checkpoints along the way.
Virtual flames.
If you're below the placement shown when you hit a checkpoint, you'll be eliminated.
Oh god.
Can you make it all the way to the finish line?
She's wearing baggy pants,
You
but
can
she keeps
also
her legs
freely
together to
drive around
account for
this
the
vast
dress
world in
animations.
free roam. By going off-road, you can explore new areas and routes.
Speedruns
So
are
drive
going to be
wherever your heart
insane.
takes
This
you.
is going to be hilarious to watch.
You can also go for scenic drives with friends. And even take photos together at different locations.
Oh, that's cool. Like a for fun mode, huh? I'm gonna grind the rails, yeah.
A brand new race across the entire world starts here. Mario Kart World!
Fun.
The game launches on the same day as Nintendo Switch 2.
Which they're not.
More details about this title will be shared in an
Oh,
upcoming
it's gonna
Mario
be
Kart
soon
World
then if
Direct.
that's coming this
So be on
month.
the lookout for more information in the future.
Huh.
Mario Kart World
It's such
launches
an
on the same day as
odd
Nintendo Switch 2.
suit. It's like a cross between a
We'll share more
suit and
details
a
in the future, so we hope you're
like
looking
a-
forward to it.
late fall jacket.
Next,
Whereas
we'd
he's
like
dressed
to
for
introduce
spring.
some of the new features of Nintendo Switch 2. These are the Joy-Con 2 controllers for Switch 2.
Good.
And on the right Joy-Con 2, we've added a
C
new
button.
Let's take a look at some new experiences it offers.
All right. Mm-hmm.
I'm still ahead of all of you guys.
C is for communication?
That was you. So quick. Oh no! Wait, no!
Nix, I'm coming for you.
No, I'm about to get
Come on, no.
Oh.
Alright, they're showing people.
Introducing Game Chat, a new feature for Nintendo Switch 2.
I like that they're showing it working in all kinds of
With
scenarios.
this feature, you'll be able to communicate with friends and family while playing a game.
Cool.
Okay.
Of course, we all really know
While using the Game Chat
C is
feature,
for cookie.
your voice is
And
recognized
that
by a microphone built into the
It's
system.
good enough for me.
Okay, but you're still behind me, right? All right, let's keep going. Okay. So,
It can pick up your speaking voice clearly,
That's gonna
even
be
from
so
a distance.
look at this. Step on here.
Can you hear me?
Let's keep going. Let's make a left right here.
Hey,
When it's noisy
jackass!
around you,
Turn that
your
off!
voice will still come through clearly, letting you chat with ease.
How did you get hit by a bow?
Well, I don't know. They've actually been pretty good about that in the past.
And you can
Like,
use this
remember
feature in
those
handheld
cookbook
mode too,
programs that
letting
were
you
on the
easily chat
DS?
with friends and
And they were
family.
voice activated, and they actually
If you open the
worked
chat
exactly
menu
like they
and
showed in the
turn on game
commercials.
screen
I
sharing,
was amazed.
Good job. There we go.
you can also share your game screen.
Did you see someone just like go on top of that dinosaur?
Really? They can do that?
Can do it? You guys just did it.
I want to do it too.
Oh shit! Oh, he's trying to eat me.
Okay, I got it.
Oh no!
Okay. You can chat to your heart's content, even while playing different games.
Nice.
Yeah, I know that
Hi,
one. It's
Pico.
so hard, right? It's tough.
Oh wow! I'm like in the sky right here. I fell. I'm falling. Okay, we got it. We're safe.
Kirby, look, you're on the
I love how they're like clearly dubbed.
So cute.
It's kind of charming in a jank
You
sort
can
of
adjust
way.
the size of your game screen.
Guys, I'm lost. Like,
Where'd you go?
They'd have panels on the side
Or
would be the
expand another
easiest.
friend's game screen.
Oh, that frame rate. Oh my god.
To your left. You're almost there.
So they're saying that the online is still going to suck.
this is where I have to do a little wall ride.
Okay.
So everyone can watch them play.
See, when they show it on
I
the
think I know where you are.
on the TV, it's not bad, but when they get down to the handheld, it is chugging.
Let's take a picture here.
Okay, are you ready?
Smile.
Yay! Oh, yo, that's sick.
I like your pose, Meeks.
On the right Joy-Con 2 controller, there's an additional button.
Oh, I
With
thought
the
that's what
C
we were
button,
dealing with.
You can pull up a chat menu.
Oh, C is for chat. Gotcha.
Wait, actually, guys, I got a call coming right now, so I'll be right back. Yeah. Okay. For sure.
Here, you can quickly and easily mute yourself and more. And there's this. By connecting this camera to the system,
Hey.
Are they going
What's up?
to want us to do this for streaming?
Hi, how's everyone doing? Good?
you can appear on screen.
They're not gonna make
Video
us
chat
do this
while
for
playing
streaming,
the
are we?
Your face is on here.
Wait, Nick, how was your test yesterday?
Like, I spent a fair bit of money on that Elgato.
Here's how it looks with just the camera feed.
I'm way behind, guys.
go. I bet you like
Can you wait for me?
Please look forward to games which use your camera feed like this.
Everyone has a neutral background.
Okay.
No, wait. No,
They don't have
left.
I'll let you fix it.
more this way.
they don't have like a green screen behind them,
Using Game Chat.
but we're not seeing what it looks
Even
like
when you're apart,
with
you can
a
play games and hang out
big,
as if you were
you know,
together
with a whole
in the
living
same
room behind you.
Play together or compete in online multiplayer games.
Okay,
Chat
new
while playing
Yoshi
your
game.
personal favorites.
Okay, I guess old favorite. Oh, really
Set
old
your own
favorites.
rules for a retro game competition. Or hold a sports competition between families. All together, anytime, anywhere. Game Chat.
Okay.
What did you think? In developing Game Chat, our goal was for you to enjoy playing online with others more closely.
I don't think I'm
including family and
ever
friends.
really going to
Almost
use
as if
this.
you're all playing
Possibly if
together in
I'm
the same
doing like
place.
specific quests, but
The camera you saw in the trailer is the Nintendo Switch 2 camera,
oh gosh.
which will be available on the same day as Switch 2.
Just give us a release date. Yeah, I
Nintendo
know.
Switch
I
Online
know it
membership
will.
will be required to use Game Chat.
Touch the screen for a second.
However, since we'd like as many people as possible to experience Game Chat, it will be available without a membership for a limited time.
All
We
right.
hope you'll try it out. Additionally, Game Chat supports the Nintendo Switch Parental Controls app, and different settings can be adjusted. For example, whether parental permission is always required when a child wants to use
I
Game
like
Chat
that
to
those are
play
his
with their
friends.
We'd like to introduce another new experience you can share with family and friends.
All right,
On
party
Nintendo
games.
Switch, even if you just have one game, you can pass a Joy-Con controller to a friend and play together.
Yeah.
But on Nintendo Switch 2, you can play together locally on multiple systems using just one game with
Cool.
Game Share. As shown here,
That's nice.
even games that require multiple
I
screens
wish that
can
they
be
had
played
it
if one person owns a compatible
on
game.
remote.
With Game Share, you can temporarily share compatible
Sure,
games
it
with
didn't
others
have to
who
be
also have Nintendo
local.
Switch 2 or a Nintendo Switch system. You can share a game with up to 3 other systems at a time. Game Share also supports online play
Oh.
with other Switch 2 systems.
Oh,
And
okay.
you can use it with friends via Game Chat.
I was
which we
gonna
showed
say I
earlier.
thought that would be too much for the
Game Share can only
for
be
the
used with
online
compatible
because
games. This
Nintendo's
feature is
online
planned
has
for several
historically
titles, starting with the pre-update
sucked.
Games 51 Worldwide Classics on Nintendo Switch.
Especially on the
Game Share
Switch. Oh my
support
god.
is also
it's
planned for
terrible on the
select
Switch.
games exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2, so we hope you'll look forward to it.
Up next, we'd like to show you the Nintendo Switch 2 system
There was enough
itself.
of a delay. I think they could have done that. The click
Please take a
themselves. Okay.
At 7.9 inches, Switch 2 has a bigger built-in screen. Here's how that compares to Nintendo Switch. The system's thickness remains the same.
Okay.
With approximately double the pixels compared to Switch,
Really?
you can enjoy games
Doesn't
in
seem
greater
that.
detail on
Okay.
the 1080p screen.
That close-up is kind of doing that. You're
The screen supports up to
cutest guy
120
here
frames
for
per
Final
second,
Fantasy
allowing
VIII.
for smoother gameplay in supported titles.
All right. In supported titles. Okay. It's just supported by Switch 2 or...
The LCD screen is more vivid.
Yes, the
and
only
supports
available in
HDR,
compatible games.
providing more contrast between light and dark areas of the images.
The first one was better, though.
The all-new Joy-Con 2
Magnetically
controllers
might be a
connect magnetically.
problem.
Strong magnets keep the controllers firmly attached to the system.
Like, magnets will
Detach the
mess with
controller
things in
easily
your pocket,
by
right?
pressing the release button on the back. The SL and SR buttons are bigger for greater comfort and control when playing with a Joy-Con 2 held horizontally.
Fun, fun.
The left and right sticks are now larger.
I like that it's like covered at the base, because that always gets really
Each
dirty.
Joy-Con 2 controller
Okay.
can be used as a mouse to play with compatible games. Both
Okay,
the
we gonna
left
hear
and
about any
right
of those
Joy-Con
games?
2 support mouse controls. By adjusting the audio balance between the ranges, sounds from the built-in speakers are clearer and more natural in handheld and tabletop
Okay.
modes.
All right. Gotcha.
It has a built-in microphone, so you can voice chat with friends
Hmm.
anytime via Game Chat.
You know something I'd like
It
back
also
is
uses
Street Pass.
noise-canceling
Street
technology
Pass
to
is so
filter
much
sounds,
fun.
so your voice will come through clearly. Even if you don't have a surround sound system, games can be enjoyed with more immersive, three-dimensional sound, as if it were coming from all around you.
All right. I know that sound. I know
Place
that
your
sound of a
Nintendo
horse
Switch
running.
2 however you like with a large, sturdy stand. You can move it freely, like this.
How sturdy is it, though? That's a question for the ages.
In addition to the USB-C port found on the bottom of the system, there's one on top as well.
All right. I think it's
handy
funny though
for
that it gave a
connecting
low battery
USB-C
sign
camera
while it was
or
seemingly
charging in
plugged
tabletop
in.
mode.
All right. I remember Yahtzee Crochet's review of the
Nintendo Switch 2
criticized that.
comes with 256 gigabytes of internal storage.
Good.
8 times that of Nintendo Switch for storing your game downloads.
It's not, still not going to be
save
enough.
data, and more.
Kind of surprised they don't do
Reading and
terabytes by
writing
now.
data is also faster.
Alright. I still don't even know what 4K.
Use the Nintendo Switch 2 dock to connect to your TV and enable up to 4K resolution for compatible games.
Alright, alright.
HDR is also supported in TV
Frame
mode.
rate is fixed, okay. But it's fixed to a maximum of 60. Okay, good. Yeah, we need this. Oh my god.
The Nintendo Switch 2 dock has a built-in fan that keeps your
Animal
system
Crossing
cool.
makes
This helps
makes
keep
the
performance
Switch
stable.
really hot. Okay, well, what are we gonna do with handheld?
On Nintendo Switch 2, you can play Nintendo Switch 2 games as well as compatible Nintendo Switch games.
Okay,
Physical
but what are
and
the
digital games
ones
are
that
supported.
aren't compatible? That's what we need to hear. That's what we need to be hearing. Swoop.
As you just saw, Nintendo Switch 2 isn't simply an improved Nintendo Switch. We redesigned the system from the ground up and packed
Alright.
in lots of new gameplay features. And to help players better understand the Switch 2 hardware, we're currently developing this game. Mr. Kawamoto!
Hello.
I am
Current
very
location
small.
is actually inside the game itself. This is Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour, exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2.
Oh gosh. Well, that's
I'm
a
standing over
way to
here.
have a Mii Plaza. I hope that.
Okay,
yeah,
everyone,
it does look like
join me inside the game.
sort of Mii's.
There are a lot of
Voxel
question mark
Mii's?
icons here. Let's examine.
No, they're not even that. Gosh.
This sign reads, "Where are the magnets?" The Joy-Con 2 controllers attach to the system with magnets,
Yeah.
and those magnets
We
are
have
inside the
Been
system.
aware of that. Yes. Yes.
The SL and SR buttons on the Joy-Con 2 are made of metal,
Uh-huh.
so that's how they attach to the system. A magnetic circuit is formed between
Okay,
them,
so
so they
what
won't
is this
easily detach.
program? Is it just like a walkthrough on the inside of the game that's like prepackaged?
Through examining signs like these, you can discover all sorts of secrets about Nintendo Switch 2. Another example, the Joy-Con 2 controllers have mouse controls.
Okay.
And when combined with the
yes.
gyroscopes, you can even do something like this.
Yeah.
You can adjust the position of the golf club and aim for
I
the
want to
cup
know
by
also,
rotating the
are you
Joy-Con
going
2.
to have actual menus now? Or are they just going to be basic
By
white,
combining the mouse
basic black?
controls and gyroscopes, things like this are possible. There are secrets to discover even as you're playing mini-games and tech demos.
Okay.
Some of the secrets range from the unique features of the system to tiny details you might not notice until they're pointed out. There are plenty.
Okay.
Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour will launch as a paid digital game on the same
That's
day as Nintendo
paid?
Switch 2. So please check it
You have
out
to
if you're
pay
interested.
for that?
Now, I'd like to share some more information regarding Nintendo Switch 2. This is the game card for Nintendo Switch 2 titles.
And it doesn't have the little
It's the same shape as Nintendo Switch game cards,
the little
but it's
thingy
now
like on
red,
3DS
and it has
games.
much faster data reading speeds.
You know how they had a little thingy off to the
Next
side?
up is additional storage.
Yeah,
Switch
those
2
are
will
a
only
sucker's
work with
game. Just
micro
get the
SD Express
non-branded
cards.
ones, and it'll work just fine.
They're a different type of SD card.
You don't need the
and will
Mario
make
logo
high-speed
on it.
data transfers possible. Please note that regular micro SD cards used for Nintendo Switch will not be compatible.
Oh, of fucking course. Come on.
Additionally, to transfer
But those
data
are just
from
regular
Switch to
micro
Switch
SD
2,
cards.
you can
Like-
log
like I
into your
just said.
Nintendo account to use the system transfer feature. With this feature, you can transfer save data, digital
Why is
games,
that
and
flickering?
more.
I
We're
thought
also
something new was
releasing
gonna
a
show
new
up.
Pro controller.
It's flickering
It
again.
has a C button, which launches game chat, and on the back there are new GL and GR buttons, which you can use to assign existing button controls. In addition, an audio jack has been added.
Why is everything
We've introduced
flickering?
a few
That's
new
very
features,
strange.
and after today's presentation, the official Nintendo Switch 2 website will go live. There will also be an Ask the Developer article on the website, where
Well,
the
if
three
it's
of
an
us will
article,
talk
then the
about development
developers have
of Nintendo
already
Switch
been
2.
asked.
We hope you'll check that out as well.
And now, the Nintendo Switch 2 launch date.
Okay.
Nintendo Switch 2 launches on June 5th.
Right before my birthday. My birthday's
We're
the
very much looking forward
13th.
to the day when you all get to experience it, so please wait just a bit longer.
All right.
Now,
And the price?
broadly speaking, on Nintendo Switch 2, you can play 3 types of games. The first type is Nintendo Switch 2 games. These
Yeah.
games take advantage of the performance and features of Switch 2.
Oh, are they? They're gonna say Nintendo Switch
The
1
second
games?
type is compatible games that
Yeah.
were released on Nintendo Switch.
We've been
Nintendo
talking
Switch 2
about
edition games are
Microsoft
the third type.
connectivity. Is this when they're gonna bring that in?
Some games that were released on Switch will receive upgraded versions that offer things like improved visuals, unique ways to play on Switch 2, and more.
All right, sounds
Now,
good.
I'd like to show you the Nintendo Switch 2 edition of Super Mario Party Jamboree. Please take a look.
Okay, what's the? Is this going to be the third kind of?
Super Mario Party Jamboree is getting an upgrade on Nintendo Switch 2. The upgrade expands on the base game and adds new
Alright.
features, including mouse controls, audio recognition,
All right,
more
sounds cool.
expressive rumble, and
Expressive.
gameplay that uses a camera accessory, all of which can be accessed on Switch 2. Let's check out 3 new and updated modes.
And those
First
aren't the
up
same
is
people from
Mario Party
earlier
mode.
either.
With a single camera, up to 4 players can join the festivities.
Mock
You'll be able
hairstyle
to see
over
each
there.
other's faces as you play, so you can experience all the reactions and
Oh, lordy
emotions
lord.
in real time. Or 4 friends can take the party online. Up next, it's Bowser Live, a mode where the livelier team wins. Bowser will bring you on stage 2. Hit blocks
Oh,
to collect the most coins.
Perform for the
Ride
king.
an RC car with your voice. Go!
Go, go,
And
go, go,
compete
go,
in
go,
other
go.
mini games using full body movement and sound.
Oh, goodness
Finally,
gracious.
Take a
Put your
ride
whole
on
body
the
in the
mouse-controlled
game.
carnival coaster. With the safety bar lowered and secured,
Of course.
you're off.
You've gotta. Because
Use mouse
safety
controls to
first,
shoot
even
down
in a game
enemies
like
while you
Mario
feel the
Party.
bumps and rumbles of the coaster. When you enter a pipe, a mini game will
A
begin.
Mario shooter game.
There's a bouldering game where 2 players each
Gotcha.
control an arm, and one where you shake a can of spray paint and quickly tag objects. Enjoy the thrill of these intuitive mini games.
What are they
How quickly can you
throwing?
reach the station? From mini games that use a camera, the
I'm so
built-in
tired, oh my
microphone,
god.
mouse controls, and rumble, the biggest party yet is getting even bigger. Super Mario Party
Cool,
Jamboree,
cool.
Nintendo Switch 2 Edition, plus Jamboree TV, launches on Nintendo Switch 2, July 24th. Nintendo Switch 2 players who already own Super Mario Party Jamboree can upgrade to Nintendo Switch 2 Edition plus Jamboree TV
Okay.
by purchasing an upgrade pack.
Please look
It
forward
sounds
to a
like they
new
hired
Mario
the
Party
announcer for her
experience, where you can
enthusiasm
see
and then
each other's
told her to
reactions
tone it
while
down.
playing. Let's continue presenting some more Nintendo Switch 2 Edition games.
All right. Oh, what are we gonna have? Are we
Nintendo
gonna
Switch 2
are they gonna
editions
release
of
a
The Legend
double
of Zelda
pack?
Breath of the Wild and The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom feature enhanced resolution and frame rates,
Okay.
and also
Oh
support
god,
HDR,
if they do enhanced frame
which
rates
makes the
for
image more vibrant.
Scarlet and Violet, that's
So
going to
you
be
can play with
amazing.
smoother,
People will
higher
finally
definition
realize that the
graphics.
games are actually good. Oh,
Plus,
what's
you
this?
can get even more out of your adventures in Hyrule using Zelda Notes.
Mm-hmm.
This new feature can be accessed via the Nintendo Switch app on smart devices.
Okay.
It's a game-specific
Switch
service
app.
that's
Okay.
exclusive to the Switch 2 editions of these titles. For
Fun,
example,
fun.
it can help guide you to various locations, like shrines and Koroks you haven't found yet.
Guidance activating.
Oh, wow.
Proceed north.
You know what'd be really fun, though? Is
Or
if they got
You can
Zelda's
share your
actress
creations using QR
to
codes
record
and
that.
send them to another player to create in their game.
Link, there's a Korok about 400 meters north of you. Link, please stop finding all the Koroks. I know I'm telling you where
We
they
hope these
are, but I'm
features
only
will make
enabling your
adventures
addiction,
even
aren't
more
I?
enjoyable.
You need to actually come rescue me. Alright, alright.
In
Ned's gonna
Kirby
like
and
this.
Forgotten Land, you'll be able to enjoy an additional story exclusive to the Nintendo Switch 2 edition, along with improved graphics and frame
Why
rates.
does Elphalus look like it's made of jelly? Oh, oh lordy.
This story takes place
Hello.
in Forgotten Land after being struck by a powerful meteor that's causing some mysterious changes.
Powerful.
We hope you're looking forward to Kirby's new adventure.
Nice, nice.
Metroid Prime 4 Beyond will have both a Nintendo Switch and a Nintendo Switch 2 edition.
Kind of figured, yes.
In addition to standard controls, you can use mouse controls for intuitive gameplay on Switch 2. Plus, you can explore the immersive world in 4K at 60 frames per second, or enjoy smoother action in full HD at 120 frames per second.
I don't notice any difference.
Choose from these two modes, both of which support HDR,
And-
based on your preference and playstyle.
Doesn't the human eye not even register? Okay,
Plus-
ZA, ZA.
Pokemon Legends ZA, which is scheduled
Still
to
a little
launch
slow.
later this year, will not only receive a Nintendo Switch version, but
That
a
was
Nintendo
rather
Switch
smooth
2 edition
until
as well.
you land on the.
By taking advantage
on the
of the
roof.
power of Switch 2, you can enjoy your adventure in Lumio City with enhanced resolution and frame rates.
Okay.
The Nintendo Switch 2 edition games you just saw will be available as both physical and digital versions.
Alright.
And if you already own the Nintendo Switch version of a game,
An
you can play the
upgrade
Nintendo
pack?
Switch 2 edition
Okay.
by purchasing an upgrade pack. We hope you're looking forward to these Nintendo Switch 2 edition games.
Sounds fun.
Next, I'd like to introduce a brand new game featuring mouse controls with the Joy-Con 2 controllers.
Mario Paint!
Please take a look.
Alright. It's a DJ game? Oh! Wheelchair racing game? Cool. Oh! Oh, sweet. Murder Ball! Why are the sounds delayed? Cool, cool. Neat, neat, neat. Well, it's always good to see more disability rep in video games. Why am I hearing a delay? Why am I hearing an audio delay? Cool, cool. Okay, cool. Sounds neat, sounds neat. See, there I'm getting a delay
In
too. It
Drag
wasn't
and
just the
Drive,
trailer.
You'll use both Joy-Con 2 controllers as mice to intuitively pull off various moves.
This
We
just
hope
sounds
you're
like it's
looking
going to be
forward
really
a new twist on
complicated
3-on-3 matches using dual mouse controls.
intuitively.
Next, here are some games from our publishing and development partners coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
Tell me, tell me, tell me.
I have long observed the lands
Oh.
This
Oh. God.
grace that guide you through your burden.
Hang on, go back. Did I just see a fucking cowboy?
No doubt you will become Elden Lord. May you take the throne.
Tarnished Edition? That is not a good name for your edition, okay?
Hey, I'm Greg Kasavin from Supergiant Games.
Alright,
Here
alright.
to say that Hades 2 is coming to Nintendo Switch 2. Our first ever
Sweet.
sequel introduces the Princess of the Dead, an immortal witch out to vanquish the sinister Titan of Time.
Alright.
Beyond the underworld to the ends of the earth.
Cool.
Getting to know dozens of characters from Greek myth in a story that reacts to your every setback and victory. It's the kind of game you can quickly pick up and play whether you're experienced with the original or not.
Sounds
But for more
fun.
about Hades 2, later this year.
Giant frog.
皆さんこんにちは。カプコンの中山です。
Yes.
我々がお届けするタイトルはストリートファイター6です。
There we go.
本体を持ち寄っての対戦
Wireless match.
任天堂スイッチ2だけの新モードもあります。
Shake it,
ソ
shake
フ
it,
トは
shake it, shake
通
it,
常版
shake
の
it, shake
他
it.
に総勢26キャラクターを収録した Gears 1-2 Fighters Edition の2バージョンをさらにゲームと連動する
Oh,
アミーボカードも
that's
一緒
so
にスイッチ2の
cool.
発売日にお届け
Please
しま
get
す。
me Cammy's
お楽しみに。
amiibo card. I love Cammy, she's so cool.
Initiating arsenal boot sequence. Weapon safety mechanism confirmed. All operating at normal levels. Testing data link with stop.
Okay, here we go.
Normal. Commencing launch.
You gotta.
After 2 long wars where our freedom was restricted, we will finally be liberated from humans.
Yeah.
In need of a new arsenal, new equipment, and money. I'm for sale, and you're buying.
Rebels! Thanks for the warm welcome! This planet will be ours.
Yeah, you say that now.
The Trinitas has almost completed a weapon that was created to destroy all humanity.
No! Because we're in the middle of a war. Don't you get it?
Okay, I've heard that actress before. Can't place her right now.
Tear you apart!
All children, bring hope to our lives.
This is the game I said that had the most boring trailers. That was kind of a step up,
Hey,
but
this is Joseph Forrest from Hazelight.
oh gosh,
I'm
look at
super
that.
excited for Split Fiction to come to Nintendo Switch
Okay,
2.
I was watching a
The
streamer
game is
play
all about
this, and the
friendship.
split screen was
You
making
play
me
as Neo,
nauseous.
who writes sci-fi, and Zoe, who writes fantasy. Together, they get trapped in their own stories, and it's up to you and a friend to help them break free.
Mm.
Now, let me tell you this:
If I was-
you like It Takes Two, you're gonna love this one. Trust me.
Oh yeah, see,
Of
I
course,
can't look
you'll
at
be
this.
able to
I
play
can't like.
Split
It's
Fiction
actually
on the
making me
day
nauseous to
Switch 2
split my
launches.
attention like that.
At
Okay.
EA Sports, we're bringing fans together across the world.
Of
both
course,
on
'cause
the
you gotta
pitch
have
and
EA
on the
stuff.
gridiron. We're excited to announce that
LA
EA Sports
Spring
FC
moddable
will be coming to
Sims.
Nintendo Switch 2. Madden NFL will also be arriving on the Nintendo platform.
John Madden, John Madden,
EA
John Madden,
Sports.
John Madden.
It's in the
A-I-O-U.
Hi, I'm Alan Tu from Avalanche Software. We are
Oh,
bringing
we're still
Hogwarts
pushing
Legacy
this.
to
Come
Nintendo
on.
Switch 2. With enhanced
Have some
graphics and
decorum.
seamless world transitions, you'll be immersed in the Wizarding World like never before.
Hey, golly.
And the new
Go under
mouse
the
controls on
bridge.
Switch 2 give you even more ways to experience the adventure.
Blah, blah, blah,
Discover
blah,
the
blah, blah,
enhanced
blah, blah,
magic
blah.
when Hogwarts Legacy launches on the same day as Switch 2.
Captain, is that mic supposed to be on?
There you go. Now he'll share even more stories of being recognized, but not. You look like that Tony Hawk guy. yeah, there's a reason for that. Cool. I'm assuming that to extreme sports fans, this is. Why are you using? Oh my God! You're actually going to. You're actually going to Bikini Bottom.
Hello, this is Christian Elbadan.
I'm
from
assuming that her
Iron
edition
Tactics.
is like big news to extreme
We're
sports
bringing our
fans.
flagship title, Hitman: World of Assassination, to Nintendo Switch 2.
All right.
As the best assassin in the trade, Agent 47 does everything he can to accomplish his mission.
Yeah,
How each mission progresses will vary depending on the player's imagination.
Alligators?
Our ever-expanding game will release on the same day as Switch 2. Plus, we are excited to bring another familiar agent to the platform.
Oh? I know that rising music. Gotcha. Cool, cool. It's gonna be fun, hopefully. I tried playing GoldenEye. I could not get into it, but
James Bond.
I also
the world's favorite spy is coming to Nintendo Switch.
Can't really get into a lot of N64 games.
The story of light and shadow that never fades is reborn.
Oh no, damn it, I thought that was Princess Garnet. Shit, I thought that was Princess Garnet.
Raven default commands that help you control the flow of turn-based battles. Change and customize jobs to build out your own.
I was gonna be like, oh my god, is this how they're announcing it?
With upgraded features and enhancements.
Tell me she didn't look exactly like Garnet!
To play. Square Enix presents the classic fantasy RPG, Bravely Default Flying Fairy HD Remaster.
Okay.
Set foot in Luxembourg as a warrior of light once more.
Are we getting the latest game? Okay, because that's not the latest game. Yeah, there we go. The latest game, you get to be a pirate.
1988年、東京と大阪、2つの歓楽街を舞台に土地を巡る争奪戦が勃発。伝説の始まりを追加シーンとともにお楽しみください。発売日は Nintendo Switch 2の発売と同じ日です。今後のシリーズ展開にもぜひご期待ください。
You get to have Majima before he lost his goddamn mind.
We'll have more games to show from our publishing and development partners, but for now, we'd like to show a game being developed in collaboration with Nintendo.
Okay.
Please take a look.
Are we getting another Hyrule Warriors?
Descended from the heavens. Joined hands with the
Please tell me we're getting another Hyrule Warriors.
Their union led to a great and prosperous kingdom.
Please tell me we're getting another Hyrule Warriors.
A terrible evil arose.
Tell me.
A war was fought to vanquish this evil. One which future generations would call the Imprisoning War.
So we're gonna get the imprisoned? We're gonna get
back in time.
How all that fucking happened? Cause it's Koei Tecmo. It's Koei Tecmo. It's gotta be.
So that's Hyrule Castle? Then that must mean this really is the past.
Yeah! Fight! 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 Oh! Maybe it'll actually make me care about the fucking Rauru and Sonya. Come on. Come on! Oh! Josh Scorcher is going to be losing. Oh my god, we're actually gonna get the Sages! We're gonna get to know them, we're gonna know their names! Oh, yeah! Josh Scorcher is losing his fucking mind right now.
Is Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment. It's being developed by Koei Tecmo Games.
Yes, yes, yes. Can we get like a general Hyrule Warriors where it's more of a crossover like the first one though too? Because it's a big...
which took place in
I want to play as Naboru at some point.
And now,
Does
some news about Nintendo
that imply
Switch
some
Online.
team-up moves?
You can continue to enjoy Nintendo Switch Online on Switch 2. And with Nintendo Switch Online Plus Expansion Pack, you can enjoy a new membership benefit exclusively on Switch 2. Please take a look at this.
Do tell. Is it... I was just gonna say, is it GameCube games? Are we going to get fucking Coliseum, please?
Getting a new classic game library exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2. Nintendo GameCube, originally released in 2001. Here are the titles that will be available at launch.
Oh, I'll finally be able to play Wind Waker.
Looks like a cartoon come to life through cell shading. Controlling the wind using a mysterious baton, Link set sail on
I'll probably just play that on my own, though. I mean, you know, I'm notoriously bad at actually playing games. Oh, Soul Calibur, gotcha.
A tale of souls and swords.
Is this someone with Link?
In this 3D weapons.
Yes, it is. I could see him on the package.
Comes equipped with a different
yes, there we go.
And Link from the Legend of Zelda series enters the fray.
What's he got to do with another legendary sword, though? You've already got like a bunch of them.
A world of white knuckle racing at speeds over 2,000 kilometers per hour. 30 machines will put it all on the line in death-defying races. Featuring the series.
It really didn't seem like it was going that fast at all.
Get ready to experience F-Zero GX. In games that support multiplayer, up to 4 can play together locally.
They're not going to reveal the rest of the opening roster. You've gotta give us freaking Coliseum. We gotta see the great state of Arizona.
You can also check the controls for each title and customize them to your liking. More titles will be added in the future.
My God, it is there! It is there! Pokemon XD, Gale of Darkness, and Coliseum. There we go. Yes, 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 yes! They live! They live! Shadow Lugia is back!
Coming to Nintendo Switch Online Plus Expansion Pack launches the same day as the hardware's release. And a dedicated controller designed after the original GameCube controller will also be released.
Just for Switch Online.
And also has a C button to quickly access game chat.
Alright.
The Nintendo GameCube controller, exclusively available for Nintendo Switch Online members, will also
you know what would be neat is if they released an adapter that just plug into the Switch and let you use it.
Whether you're familiar
your original
with the
controllers
games or haven't played them before, we hope you're looking forward to Nintendo GameCube, Nintendo Classics.
Arriba!
Of course, you can continue to play select games from the systems shown here on Nintendo Switch 2. Okay, let's see some more games from our publishing and development partners.
Yes, please. Okay. Okay. I've seen this fuck before. Oh, there we go. Okay. That is Toby Fox, isn't it? I wonder if it's actually him in the suit. Parallel story? I thought it was just alternate universe sort of thing, like Tezuka Star System. Cool, cool. How long is this game going to be?
Hi, I'm Randy from Gearbox. Borderlands 4, our upcoming flagship Borderlands game, will launch on Nintendo Switch 2.
Okay.
Borderlands is back.
Well, he's certainly enthusiastic about it.
A world filled with wild enemies and outrageous weapons.
But he also doesn't seem to be putting his A game into it.
It's already the most ambitious Borderlands game we've ever made. Borderlands 4 will launch in 2025. We'll be sharing a lot of the game in the months ahead, and there's more from TK on the way.
Dubbed, even though he speaks English. Unless that's just another delay. Okay, from what I understand, Civilization fans hate Civ 7 because of all the weird changes it made.
Guide your people throughout the ages of history. With the new mouse controls, players can enjoy a more intuitive gameplay experience. Civ 7 launches on the same day as Switch 2.
Okay, is anyone else getting the audio delay that I've been pointing out?
Controls on Switch 2 by purchasing the upgrade.
Or is that just like...
And we have
look at
even more news from 2K.
Okay, yeah, is anyone else getting that, or is that just on mine?
Our final announcement for today is that WWE 2K is coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
Okay.
Plus NBA 2K as well.
We can't wait to see you in the ring.
And
okay. Not even gonna show us.
4 kids find this old tattered map. Off they went, armed with nothing but youthful enthusiasm and a profound lack of preparation.
Yeah, youthful enthusiasm is always interesting to toss into the fray. Did it just stopped. It stopped in my browser too.
Tastes amazing, doesn't it?
Okay, I'm gonna refresh. I'm gonna refresh.
Really have started to master this.
Oh my god, it actually did stop.
The top.
What? What in the hell is going on here?
Well, I think that's everything. Let's set sail. This time for home.
I'm gonna refresh again, and it's not refreshing.
Hi, I'm Dave Crooks from Dodge Roll.
Okay, I'm gonna go back, and then I'm gonna go back in.
To look at Enter the Gungeon 2.
Oh my god. Sponsor gonna be unhappy. People
Dodge
are
countless
saying,
bullets and
is
aim
this
for the Gungeon
paused?
Steps in our roguelike shooter sequel. Now reloaded in a new 3D art style. You can expect some fan favorite elements to return. We're still working on the game. And we're excited to share more with you.
Oh, this is gonna go down in a bad way. Oh no. Good thing I don't care about these announcements. Oh no. Okay. Wait. Wait. Oh no. Now it's not synced up. Okay. What? Oh god. Oh no. Deltarune's power froze it. Oh no, it's on tape delay. Oh no, the folks in Renton are gonna be really straining right now.
From the Project Red. We are delighted to bring the immersive world of the dark future to Nintendo players for the first time.
Yeah, you got the immersive power of the dark future for you, right?
Action-adventure RPG set in Night City. Thanks to Nintendo Switch 2.
This is great though. This is like one of those wrong subtitles.
Get ready to meet unforgettable characters and discover engaging stories when Cyberpunk 2077 Ultimate Edition comes to Nintendo Switch 2.
Okay, alright. Oh my lord.
こんにちは。スクエアエニックスの浜口です。
Oh god, they're talking to Square.
任天堂スイッチ2でファイナルファンタジー7リメイクインターグレードを発売いたします。
Okay, I hear FF7 intergrade. I don't think this is Cyberpunk. I don't want to watch the mobile ad again. Someone's losing their job, a whole minute sound delay. Cyberpunk is a lot friendlier looking than I remember. Oh god, apparently the Japanese one is fine. Okay, there we go. Alright. 2025, is that all? You poor sods! You poor sods! That's all you're getting is 2025! I just... Oh my lord. And they know Silksong is the single most anticipated game in this entire roster, right? Like, they know that, right? And that's all they're giving. I finished my tea, right? Yeah. Couple drops. Okay, Nobunaga's Ambition, and can we get Pokemon Conquest, please? It is literally Pokemon X Nobunaga's Ambition. So she's seriously up in space right now? Lego Fortnite? Okay, they have not forgotten about this. Oh gosh. I watch a whole bunch of YouTubers flail around helplessly.
We've shown a lot of games so far. The next game will be the last from our publishing and development partners. Please take a look.
Bitte schön. Okay.
I give you my blood.
Okay, you know, there are ways of doing that, right?
I give you my life. Turn a wheel and transport him to a night of moonlight, to humanity's very dusk.
Is this something new, or is this something people recognize? Yeah, it did kind of have a FromSoft feel to it, but is this new? I see Elizabeth Tower / Big Ben in there. This is a brand new FromSoft series. I'm liking that hair. Looks very soft. Alright. Oh, because there's a design that just says London. Oh, okay, we're traveling the world. Jetpacks and by well, I guess they did make, what was it, Armored Core? Okay. Alright, what is this? You always gotta have demon frogs. You gotta have demon frogs. Okay, those pants are just going to restrict movement.
And contemplate now the moon, as befits the soon to depart.
I pray that you are able, carrier of blood.
Alright. What the hell? Oh, she's another playable character. Cool. Or I guess maybe a way you can make
Tears will flow for one, and one alone.
In your underwear. Okay. Alright, this seems entirely new. But yeah, why is that guy in his underwear? Okay. Only on Switch 2.
What you just saw was
Not
a brand new game by FromSoft.
other series, and other consoles at all.
We'll be publishing a creator's voice article where the game's director, Hidetaka Miyazaki, will share more details about the game.
Interesting.
So please check it out when it's available. That's all from our publishing and development partners. We'd like to thank the developers who appeared today, as well as our publishing and development partners who prepared footage for this presentation. In addition to what you saw today, our partners are working on many games coming to Nintendo Switch 2. We'll showcase more games in the future, so we hope you're looking forward to it. Next, Please take a look at this.
All right. Well, they already said those were all the games. So what's this going to be for? Fallen star that you cannot live without. Okay, well that screams Kirby, but in a very stilted voice. Yep, there's Kirby. What is he falling into this time? Oh my god, is it another Kirby racing game? But they said there was all the games, didn't they? Oh my god, is this... Oh, Net. Net, you have been spoilt. I guess I've been pretty spoilt this time too, yeah. I guess, okay, I guess they said partner games. Yes, the other day, he responded to the announcement, the other stream with...
The GameCube system over 20 years ago is getting a brand new game. We hope you're looking forward to Kirby Air Riders, directed by Masahiro Sakurai.
I wonder if this is the game he said he had in
Next
production.
is our last trailer for today.
Oh, okay.
Please take a look.
All right, okay, that... Okay, tell me. Someone's probably looking at this going, it's the thing! It's the thing! But I do not know what the thing is. Oh, I see chimps! I see chimps! We got new Donkey Kong! Yeah! That's an open world. Cool, cool. Or at least open region. Sounds fun, sounds fun. Oh, deep into the... Oh, wow. I'm liking this music. It's adventuresome. But is Squawks the Parrot gonna come back? Bananas for eyes. Oh no. Oh no, this is happening again, huh? It seems the villains are other monkeys for once? Or they're primates at least? Bananas. Okay, I gotta know what the pun is in other languages, because there's no way that's the pun everywhere. There's delay. More audio delay.
That was a brand new 3D platforming action game starring Donkey Kong, called Donkey Kong Bonanza. With incredible strength, smash through enemies, walls, the ground, and just about everything as you demolish your way through a massive underground
I just
world.
think it's funny though that they're
More
doing
details
this
will be
and
shared in
yet
the future.
the most
We hope you're looking forward to
anticipated
it.
game and that they've shown this
Thank you for
entire
watching so
time
far.
just got 2025. There's a couple seconds
To
show.
recap, Nintendo Switch 2 launches on June 5th.
I can ask for it
Finally,
for my birthday.
here are the hardware options that will be available at launch. We'll release Nintendo Switch 2, as well as a bundle that includes a digital version of Mario Kart World.
Okay, but it has extra memory for that,
details,
right?
please
It doesn't
check the
eat
official
into the
Nintendo Switch
memory
2
that you
website,
give
which
us,
goes live
right?
later today.
We've covered a lot of information, but that's all we have to share for today.
You'll have to wait just a bit longer for launch. We're very much looking forward to everyone being able to experience Nintendo Switch 2.
We appreciate you joining us today. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you. It's actually more than an hour. Okay. All right. Goodness gracious. My. Okay, well. Another Hyrule Warriors. The ORRE region being freed from containment. People are going to be memeing about the outage for years. Years and years and years. Oh my gosh. Yeah. I am honestly pretty astounded, in both good and bad ways. I mean, there were still massive frame rate issues on some of the games they showed. And especially when they were showing it in Mario Kart, you can't have frame rate issues in a frickin' racing game. Defeats the whole purpose. Oh, God. Like I said, though, if Scarlet and Violet get some of those upgrades like they were talking about, let's say they do actually fix the frame rate issues in the Switch 2, not even a port, but just if they make it run better on the Switch 2, people will finally have to realize that Scarlet and Violet were actually good, okay? The cat's staring out the window at a little tiny bird. She's stalking, but she doesn't realize there's a big pane of glass between them. Let's see if I can... Like, you can just barely see the bird. She doesn't realize. She doesn't realize. You guys remember when we found those kittens? Oh, gosh. And if that's Layla, then that's the cat that we were so worried about that was outside during the ice storm. The feral kitten is a hunter. Remember those videos that I posted a few years ago? Yeah. that if that's Layla, then that's her. If that's not, then Layla's upstairs. That might be Puma. I can't tell from this angle. And her ears aren't twitching when I say either name. I know it's not Mocha. Mocha is very dark. But anyway, okay. Enough about the cats. I know you probably want to see more of the cats. I can make more videos of the cats themselves, okay? Golly. Okay. I am sorry, that girl looked exactly like Princess Garnet, alright? With news of FF9 getting a remaster, I was excited. And I mean, I guess Bravely Default, you know, I've heard very good things about it. It's just, she looked so much like Garnet. I mean, we did get some Final Fantasy, but it's some games that we are already out. And there's 7, which is just the most flogged game in history. You think Skyrim is flogged. At least that's just the same game. This is just, they just keep beating on it, and they keep trying to expand the lore, and it just, no. And they changed Cloud's personality. He does not... like, yes, he has a good reason to be depressed after the events of the game. But Advent Children kind of wrecked him in a way that I felt was inappropriate. Like, I don't know. I didn't like what they did to him in Advent Children. Gosh. Okay. I really do have to be getting back to bed. I guess I don't really have much I actually have to do today. Well, we did not get Ys Tyrannus like I dreamed of. Wouldn't that have been wild? Because I swear that's a game that only exists in my subconscious imagination. And like I said, even my dream had no details of it beyond the name. Gosh. Okay. But I'm going to go. Is my hair thinning at the top here? I can't. It's very odd. Okay, well, anyway, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna dream of Shadow Lugia. Finally, back in my clutches. I want to know what the connectivity is going to be like, because that's going to be hilarious. All right, I'm gonna go head out. Well, actually, I'm still going to be sitting here for a while as this uploads, but I'm not actually going anywhere since I live here, but you don't have to talk to me anymore. Until next time, I'm Blackjack Gabbiani, and I can see shadow Pokemon.